Hey Scorpio, it's your honest homegirl Keisha Neek, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, leave with another healing homie or for another healing homie. If you're new to my channel, what's up? How are you doing? If you're a returning healing homie, what's up, gang? What is going on? I missed you guys. How I do my readings, I do your intuitive message first, and then we get into your honest talking tarot session. And at the very end, we do pull cards to see what your person may want to say to you or what you may want to say to them that you subconsciously are thinking about. So if you want to get the tea on that, stay tuned to the very end. With that said, Scorpio, a lot of you guys, I was channeling the song Love on the Brain. I believe that's the name of this Rihanna song, Love on the Brain. Okay, so love relationships, whether they're with family, friends, or lovers, or even just with yourself, you loving yourself, that's what's on your mind at this time. Some of you could be hiding your emotions very well at this time, or Pisces could be hiding their emotions, or there's just there's like some type of hidden factors when it comes to feelings, okay? You may not want to let go of some type of feelings that you may have for someone. There could be some things that your mom could be hiding from you at this time, or you could be hiding something from your mom at this time, especially when it pertains to emotions. They may have even asked you what's going on, why you feel this way, how are you feeling, and someone intuitively knows there's something wrong, but they're not saying anything, okay? I do see that somebody may be visiting you soon, or you may be visiting someone. There's also an energy of communication, needing to communicate how you feel, needing to communicate what's on your brain, needing to communicate, to a lover or a family member exactly what's going on, because you may not want to hide it any longer, okay? There may be something, like I said, pertaining to your relationships with people and how you truly, truly feel, and you may have been holding it for so long that it's going to be exposed eventually. I feel like somebody may just snap and just really say how they feel, okay? Just be mindful of how you communicate with people. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini at this time as well. Some of you guys could be dealing with a soulmate at this time, or someone you feel is a soulmate. I don't know why I keep playing with this amethyst crystal. So maybe some of you guys need to get an amethyst crystal or look up the meaning of amethyst crystals at this time. I do see that it's definitely time for you to separate yourself, okay? Separate yourself and deal with other people, or do things a different way, respond a different way, because that's the only way you're going to be able to grow and learn, by experiencing new things. Be mindful of the spirit animals that you see as well at this time. They are communicating with you. They are trying to tell you something. Whatever it is that you were thinking about when you seen a particular spirit animal, I would look up the meaning of that spiritual animal and see how it resonates with you. Me personally, I always have my own definition of what these animals mean to me. So when I see them, I know exactly what I need to be focusing on, okay? If that has resonated with you so far, Scorpio, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It really helps my channel grow. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can start doing some real live videos with you guys, especially from my phone. So wherever I'm at, I can sit there and just pop up on you guys and do more readings with you. And I do genuinely love and appreciate the support from you guys, okay? Divine Spirit, what is going on as far as self-awareness for Scorpio? What do they need to be aware of? You may not even be aware of your own emotions at this time. Let's get a card for family and friends. Let's get a card for finances and love relationships. Okay. All right. So, Scorpio, you could heavily be dealing with a Pisces, because I was about to say Pisces again. Okay. Now, when it comes to what you need to be aware of, Scorpio, Some of you need to definitely be aware of a teenage female in your life. I would say between 12, that tween age, to 19 years old. I'm even seeing 21. So for some of you guys, you may want to be aware of a family member, okay? They may need your help. They may need your guidance. They may need some type of support. They may be hiding their feelings from you about what's really going on with them at this time. So please be aware of that. Many of you, you also need to be aware of your inner teenage self, okay? It's like the inner, you know how you have your inner child, you also have like that inner teenager within you, okay? There may have been things that you may have picked up or was instilled in you as a teenager, okay? And it's something that you've passed on to your children, and your children passed it on to their children. Or it's like your mom or your dad passed something on to you, and you know, you went through the same things that they went through as teenagers. And especially if you have children, your children may be going through something that you went through when you were their age. So please be mindful of those things. Please also be mindful of how you were as a teenager, right? And everything that you may needed from your parents, you never received. And this is your opportunity as a parent to ask your children, what is it that you need from me? Because maybe your parents never gave you that opportunity or asked you, what is it that you need from me, sweetie? What is it that you know, me as a parent, what can I do to help you? And you may want to be able to change the dynamic of a family situation working with your own children. If you don't have children, right? There's something from your adolescent years that could be coming up at this time pertaining to family, something that may have happened in the family, things that were unspoken about. And you may finally, if you're healing at this time, those things may be coming up, okay? A lot of adolescent traumas may be coming up. A lot of things that may have been said or done, like I said, in the family could be coming up at this time. So be gentle with yourself, okay? It's allowing you to heal these things so that you can step into your power. All right. I don't know why I'm getting like a childhood friend. Okay. So if this isn't pertaining to you, this could be pertaining to a childhood friend that's a female of yours, someone that you've known since you were a teenager. Okay. Now, when it comes to family and friends, you're trying to balance things out with them. You're trying to make things right with them, especially with a husband or a father figure, your father, your grandfather. Okay. This could be you as a father trying to just get the family together, or if you're a mom, you're trying to get the family together. You're trying to work things out. You could be dealing with someone that is a Libra or a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. When it comes to family and friends, this could also be you having a dispute with family and friends, or there was some type of injustice that happened between family and friends and you, and you are trying to just, I'm hearing revenge for some of you guys. Be mindful of that. You don't want to collect any more karma for yourself. Allow God to spin the block on them with the karma and know that you'll be okay. Okay, some of you are trying to make something right with a person. You're trying to balance out your masculine and feminine energies within yourself so that you could become this person that is very family oriented, okay? There may be someone that is a friend that you may want to be family with, okay? I do feel too that a lot of you guys, when it comes to being your relationships with your family and your friends, you may have been emotionally unavailable towards them. It's like, yeah, here's money. Yeah, let's solve this problem. Yeah, I could get this done for you. But emotionally, you have not been investing your time and your energy and how you feel towards your family and friends. You could be avoiding emotional conversations at this time, or anything that has anything to do with your feelings, or anything to do with you expressing something to them. You may be working on that at this time. It's like, okay, I need to stop being so closed off. I need to, say what I need to say. and let people know how I feel about them. Okay, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, it's just you expressing how you feel. But I do feel that it's necessary that you come from a place of love and trust and speak to people how you would want people to speak to you. Now, when it comes to your finances, it seems like you're stable, okay? It seems like you balanced out your checkbooks, you know, you have everything in order, or this is what you're working towards. You're working toward your stability and your security at this time. You're definitely making sure you have money saved for a rainy day. You have money in your IRA account, your 401k, you have money in your check-ins and your savings. You know, you're working on these things, or this is something that you have that's all good across the board, where you don't have to worry about finances at this time. Okay, emotionally, you when it comes to your finances, you feel good about your finances because you work hard. I do see here too, when it comes to love relationships, you may feel empty inside. You may feel a void in your heart at this time. You may have ended things with someone. I do see, you know, you feeling this way, but taking a leap of faith in the love department with dating other people or just loving on yourself at this time. You may have walked away from something so that you could feel free. You may have felt binded to somebody, and you're finally letting go of that energy. You're finally realizing that you have to fill your own cup up first before anybody else could fill your cup up. But I do feel the energy of, by you becoming emotionally available, will allow for the perfect partner to come through. It'll allow for you to, you know, embrace your feminine side. It allows you to connect more with people on a deeper level. And that's something that Scorpio loves, having a deep connection with people. But the thing is, you have to learn to be vulnerable just as much as you want people to be vulnerable with you. Okay, let's see how relationships have impacted you over the years, okay? How have relationships impacted you in the past and in the present moment, Scorpio? So we have attention seeker and unpredictable. So a lot of you guys may not have gotten, and we have shame here too at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of you guys may have dealt with parents that didn't have time for you, okay? When you were a child, when you were a young adult, they didn't have time for you. They didn't give you the attention that you needed, okay? And because of that, you seeked out anybody that would give you attention. Okay, you dated anybody that was giving you the attention that, you know, you deeply craved from your parents. A lot of you guys, you became unpredictable because your parents were never stable, or there was always a surprise element that was going on in the family. And it's like, damn, like every time I turn around, it's something, you know, and you took on that spirit, that energy of there's always something going on. Whether you're doing things or you date people that do those type of things. And it's like, there's always a switch up. There's always a change. And for others of you, you may have been shameful of your parents. They may have embarrassed you growing up. And you tend to date people that do the same thing to you. Okay, or make you feel shameful in some type of way. But I do see balance coming your way within yourself, emotionally and mentally and spiritually. And that's when you will attract who you need to attract in your life. Now let's look at some tea on what your person may want to say to you, or what you may want to say to your person, Scorpio. Okay, that's a lot. It says, I get nervous when I'm around you. Okay. It says, funny how things change. Will you marry me? I made a mistake. Spend some time away. I did it all for you. Overthinking. Someone could be a pill popper. Can I spend the night? Someone is a sex addict, or they could be struggling with sex addictions or healing from it. It says out of time. Someone may feel like they're out of time. You could be dealing with somebody's from up north, or you may live up north. It says staring. It says staring at you from afar. They're supposed to be staring at you from afar. Okay? So somebody's watching you from afar. You got to creep. They They watching you, or this could be you. And it says, you can't replace me and taking off my mask. So see, we do see where somebody is finally, you know, healing. Again, this reading could be you, or this could be someone around you, or someone that you're dealing with. But someone is definitely taking off their mask because they can't live without you, okay? Somebody may have addictions here, whether it's sex addictions, drug addictions, okay? Someone is an overthinker, okay? Someone could be working on themselves just to be with you. Again, can I spend the night? Somebody wants to come over and visit. And someone is thinking about marriage at this time, okay? Let's get some homegirl advice. Some of you may need to get a personal reading, okay? Whether it's from me or from another reliable tarot reader that you resonate with. Someone that you trust. It says change is good. It keeps your ass from being stagnant. Okay. Is there anything else? And it's not meant to be. So if something left your life, it wasn't meant to stay there. If things didn't work out, it wasn't meant to happen or to work out. Certain things just, even when it comes to your parents, right? People may look at it as a negative aspect in your life, not having certain parents in your life the way you wanted them to. But Spirit wants you to look at it from a different perspective of it was best that they weren't there. It was best that this happened, because if they were, they could have affected your life in a worse way than what they did already. We have to understand that we had the parents that we needed to have in order for us to be who we are today. So without them being who they were, without them being the ones that shamed you growing up, without them being unpredictable, being in and out of your life, without them sitting there mistreating you, without them, you know, not loving you enough or being emotionally available, you would not be where you are today. Just imagine if they were the perfect parent for you. What would you have worked on? What would you have learned? Why would you even want to grow in any way, shape, or form? You get what I'm saying? Just look at how some people had the perfect life. They had the silver spoon in their lives, and they've amounted to nothing because they had no ambition. There was no need. They had everything that they needed. It was handed to them. So now they do nothing. They don't aspire to be great. But because you came from the gutter, because you came from what you came from, it motivated you to do more and to have more. Okay? Don't forget to charge your crystals, guys. All right, cleanse them, charge them up, okay? Put your intentions in it. Honestly, it's literally your feelings and things of that nature. This is just a tool, because what you're charging these crystals with is your energy. So if you're feeling good, if you're listening to high vibrational music while you're holding your crystals and visualizing love and self-forgiveness and compassion, because this is a rose quartz crystal, it's basically storing your own energy in it. So when you need it, you can have it again. Okay, but just make sure you cleanse them and you charge them under the sun, under the moon. But let's get an oracle message for Scorpio. It says, ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Okay. And then we also have at the bottom of the deck, father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven, okay? And rest, Scorpio. Don't forget to get your rest. Don't forget to get your proper sleep, okay? But I love you, Scorpio. That was your reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you later.